Welcome to the Discourse.ai overview and demo. So like many companies, you're likely looking to chatbots to improve your customer experience and address growing service delivery costs. Unfortunately, many carefully considered chatbot initiatives have failed and are destined to be abandoned. Even with sophisticated AI tools like IBM's Watson Assistant, deploying a successful bot requires a lot of upfront work. The manual effort and analysis required for intent discovery and bot strategy development alone can take as much as 3 to 6 months. And then each bot intent can take 6 to 8 weeks to design, develop, and tune. But what if you could use your existing conversations to deploy your Watson Assistant chatbots faster and with more training, moving away from the typical manual training process to automated training with cognition can save you months of work. If you think about it, every conversation about every customer intent already exists, but the details of those conversations are locked up in unstructured text and audio files, with no easy way to discover patterns unless you already know what you're looking for. For example, a major telco spent $1 million for a 6-month assessment to establish their automation strategy and roadmap. That was time and money spent for insights that were likely hidden in their unstructured conversation data, just waiting to be discovered. Cognition is a conversation knowledge platform that unlocks the value of your customer calls and chats for intent discovery and bot development. Now you can avoid common chatbot challenges by using your existing and ongoing call transcriptions and chat logs to build better bots faster, automating about 80% of the manual effort and reducing time and cost by as much as 90%. So how does it work? Initially, you'll load your chat and transcribed call data in bulk via the Cognition data import screen to train the cognition models. Then you also have the option to establish a near real-time conversation pipeline to capture conversations as they occur to further train the models and your IBM Watson Assistant. Once you've loaded your conversation data into Cognition, you'll have visibility of the goals, topics, and flows that have been discovered and labeled by the platform. And you can drill down to the conversation level to understand context and to get a feel for what's working and what's not working in your interactions. And for the first time, you can filter and search your conversations to explore the patterns and trends revealed and to see their most common and even outlier paths, all the while looking for automation candidates and other optimization opportunities. You can save that view or export it to a CSV or JSON file, or directly to an IBM Watson Assistant to reduce the manual effort required to build and train the bot. The export function allows you to further shape the data before it's pushed to Watson. For example, you can review the intents and their associated utterances and decide which to include, exclude, or edit prior to completing the bot. You can also look at the slots, review the agent prompts, and sample slot values, and again, control what will carry forward to your bot. Finally, you can examine a summary of the unique flows discovered in your conversations. Select those of interest for your export, and then exclude portions of the conversation flow that might not be useful for your bot. So while historically, bots have been trained on the backs of failed customer experiences, when starting your bot with an export from Cognition, the training starts immediately based on potentially thousands of actual customer utterances exported to your bot platform. Now inside the Watson Assistant platform, you can see the bot skill you had started in the Cognition dashboard has already been created and its associated intents already preloaded with a rich set of training utterances, so you're not starting from scratch. It's also loaded entities and conversation dialogues, with samples all culled from real conversations that help to complete your bot. Without Cognition, this content would have had to have been made up and manually entered by the bot developer. Now, by removing much of that manual effort, building a Watson Assistant can be more streamlined, allowing you to start the testing process right away. Cognition has been proven with large enterprises to reduce the manual effort and speed time to value for new chatbots. You'll discover customer intents and business insights in as little as 1 week, get automated labeling of conversation data, and speed bot deployment life cycles dramatically. If you're like most of our customers, you'll want to see it for yourself with your own customer conversations. Talk to us about how in about 1 week's time we can show you what your customers are really saying.